Thunder, thunder, thunder. Thunder Wars. Thunder Wars. Thunder Wars. Thunder Wars.
Hey guys, Thunderhound369 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers animated Voyager class Lugnut. I picked this guy up when he first came out back in, well, a couple of years ago. Picked him up at probably Walmart. Can't remember how much I paid for him. Got a little bit of BG on him. His motto states is all hail mighty Megatron, which is pretty much what we all heard through the entire series of the cartoon series. Lugnut has absolute faith in Megatron, and that makes him one of the most dangerous Decepticons. He is fanatic in his support of the Decepticon cause and unquestioning in following the orders of his commander. He dedicates his dedication is backed up by incredible strength and fighting skills that led him to be feared and respected across Cybertron. Each punch from his powerful hands carries the force of a small bomb, so the only way to survive a fight with him is to avoid ever letting him hit you. Unfortunately, he's almost as fast as he is strong. Now on Cybertron, he was known as the Kaon Crusher. His mace is powered by a star core, and he learned dirty fighting in the Grand Arena, which pretty much makes sense. But with him being a Decepticon, you'd think dirty fighting would be inbred into him or something, programmed already into him, instead of them having to learn it. Now, as far as the Transformers animated series itself, the show, I did like it somewhat. It wasn't absolutely one of my favorite series of all time, I will say that. I mean, I didn't think it actually got that great until season 3, and then all of a sudden, thanks a lot Cartoon Network for screwing everybody over. But anyway, the toy line itself, I think is awesome. I mean, I love the overall aesthetic look, you know, the cartoony, play schoolish look to everything just looks awesome. So we'll go ahead and take a look at Lugnut here in his bomber mode. You see he's got this nice purple aquamarine paint job with some red, a little bit of dark yellow and some black thrown in here and there. Cockpit looks fairly decent, I think. I know some people have had issues that they've had to fix this to where it actually stays closed. Now sometimes on mine it works and sometimes it don't. But since I mainly display them in robot mode, I don't really have an issue with the cockpit staying closed. He does have working landing gear. Does roll. Guns do pivot on each side of the cockpit, as well as he's got one up here on top that rotates. And we'll go ahead and take him into his robot mode. Just pop that whole assembly off, set it to the side for now. Fold up the landing gear. Maybe. There we go. Come in here. Now it's been a while since I've fiddled with these animated figures, so be patient with me, please. Open these little side panels up. Unpeg the legs. They've got like little pegs just off to the sides here that peg in through here, the little peg here that hooks under the inside of the leg. And then we just come by here, flip these all out till you have something that looks like this. Rotate it all the way around, and it should just lock right in place, just like so. We'll go ahead and flip out the little heel spurs and flip up his feet. You can come back here and grab this entire section and bring it down. And better do that again because I don't think I got that on camera. Pretty much what you do is when you swing this entire section down, the head's going to rotate over, and this entire section is going to open up, slide to each side. Ta-da! Lugnut. Flip these little fins up, wing fins, and bring your arms down. Open up the claws. I would say fists, but or hands, but they're not hands, they're claws. There you have Lugnut in his robot mode. And I gotta say, I do like him. Even though, in my opinion, I think they could have used him. Could have used making a leader class version of this guy. Would have been better for scale, but doesn't really bother me. I mean, just to give you an idea of as to how small this guy, how short this guy is. I just happen to have somebody laying around here on my computer still yet, on my PC, on my desk. Beast Machine's Night Viper. As you can see, Lugnut is not that much taller than Night Viper. We'll go ahead and put you back up here where you were at. As you can see, the paint scheme still followed over with the same purple and tealish green, whatever I said earlier, greenish color. Take a look at him from the back. Not a whole lot of kibble back there. Then he has his big star mace, which unfolds just like so, and you got this little button here on the bottom. You can just, there's a way that you can get this to work, but you've got to put it in Lugnut's hand, and somehow there's a there it went. I have never been able to actually get that to work until just now. Yay! Finally. I don't know if I've just never been putting the right amount of pressure on it or what, but I've just never been able to get all that to work until this video. So, what do you know? You don't want to stand up quite right. So there you have his mace, or whatever. You know, it looks more like a scepter to me. It doesn't look like a mace. Some kind of weird battle axe. Looks fairly good. Now, as far as Lugnut's overall paint scheme, now most of this line, Transformers Animated, this line was absolutely plagued to death with bad paint scheme, the whole 9 yards. I mean, the paint on it was just absolutely horrible. Now, as far as Lugnut here, I don't really see anything too bad on him. I mean, maybe I just got lucky and grabbed a good figure here and a good figure there, but I never really had that much issue out of paint. And also the ball joints also plagued this line pretty bad as well. I never had an issue with that except for I think maybe Prowl, the original Prowl. His hip joints just will not stay together. I've took the clear fingernail polish to those time and time again. Just a few minor things here and there, and like I said, just the cockpit here not staying together in airplane mode. But like I said, I mainly display this guy in his robot mode, so I don't really have an issue with that. But overall, his articulation, his head pretty much does not move at all. Shoulders, the arms will rotate. Oh, I just love that sound. Just love it. Clickety, clickety, clickety. I love that. And they will go out, back. Does rotate at the upper bicep, which kind of nice. Nice little elbow joint. No wrist, but claws will open and close. I can't remember. Does it have a waist? Nope. No waist joint. Legs will go back a little bit, forward to there, out, rotates at the knee as well as bends at the knee, and you can get a little bit of toe movement there. I love that. It's just awesome. That's an awesome sound. But anyway, there you have Lugnut. Overall, what do I think of him? Well, pick him up. I like him. I love the animated line. I thought it was kind of cool. It was different. I mean, not every day you get this kind of a look with that kind of articulation and those kind of transformations. I mean, I love the line myself. I thought it was fun as hell. So, I'm Thunderhound. If you can find him, pick him up. Won't be disappointed. Or if you can find, or better yet, if you can find the Generations, the Reveal the Shield Lugnut. If you can find that, pick it up. I still haven't been able to find it around here in my area. I mean, I'm lost. I just cannot find it. But anyway, this has been Transformers Animated Voyager Class Lugnut. I'm Thunderhound369. I highly recommend picking this guy up, or pretty much anybody from this Transformers Animated line. Till next time, guys, I'm out of here. See y'all.